Hello, this is Lorrie Hargis on Domaine de Castellou in the south of France. And today I want to share my journey into the heart of aromatherapy. It began over 36 years ago when I became pregnant, and at 5 weeks I went to the doctor. He asked me if I had a lot of nausea, and I said yes, I did. He offered me a medication. I took it, and I didn't ask any questions. Well, 9 months later, I have a beautiful baby girl, but she's born with a heart defect. And of course, our hearts were broken because of this. Now, we asked the doctors what happened, and my doctor explained to me between the first and the third month that that's when the heart develops, and that's when something like this can happen. We asked if we should have genetic counseling or not, and they told us no. And this really bothered me, and she suffered a lot. She had a lot of surgery. She was in ICU the whole time, and we spent 2.5 months in the hospital. And it got to the point where I was just praying that she would pass away because she was suffering so much. And you know, when our children suffer, we really suffer too. And I suffered because I also had guilt, because what did I do to cause this problem? And how was I going to have other healthy children if I decided to have more children? Well, my husband and I decided to go ahead and have children. And we had, 15 months later, we had a beautiful, healthy baby boy. Around the same time, I had a dear friend who telephoned me, and she was a nurse, and she said, "Lorrie, the medication that you were given for nausea has been taken off the market, and they have found that it causes heart defects." Well, then I was really upset because I hadn't asked the questions. And, you know, that's what my whole journey has been about, is helping people understand that you have to ask questions, no matter what it is, because it's about you and about being responsible for yourself. Well, after having our first daughter with this heart defect, my husband and I decided that we would do our best to eat healthy, do everything we could to make our children have healthy and happy lives. And around the same time, we decided to have a second child. And she was born healthy, a beautiful baby girl, born healthy. And my mother was also having problems with her menopause at this time. And she went to a reflexologist, and she was getting really good results. She was feeling so much better. And the reflexologist was also an iridologist, a person who reads the iris of the eye. Well, my father, for Mother's Day, got us all a gift of reflexology. And as she was doing my feet, I asked her if she did iridology, if she read the eyes. And she said, "Yes, I do." And I said, "Oh, I want that done tomorrow." So she did it. She gave me a wonderful food plan of things to eat. I immediately did it. My skin rashes went away. I lost 12 pounds. I was feeling so much better. And my husband had had allergies from the time of his birth. And so he started on the program, and his allergies went away. And this just went into something. I couldn't stop reading books about herbs and vitamins. I couldn't stop studying plants, and we were living on a farm, and my husband was a farmer. And of course, our thing was plants and animals. We loved to plant things in our garden. So we had a vegetable garden out back, we had a flower garden in front, and we had an herb garden on the side of our house. So this was really our life, was plants and animals. And we had dairy goats, and we were milking goats, and we were sharing the milk with people who had children who had allergies to milk, so that way their children could digest the milk and they could be healthy too. So this was a big opening for me to learn about natural health and how to help other people so they could have choices that I didn't realize I had 36 years ago. You know, I want to share more with you about my journey into the Heart of Aromatherapy. So please watch my next video. And don't forget your essentials. Use your common sense. Au revoir.